Hey there, welcome back to Gold Rush. I'm Hitman82. Let's get some gold. Alright, so I've done some digging. We've got 8 buckets of pay dirt to process. So we're on the tier 2. You can see excavator up there. I'll show more up there as soon as we're done here. So, oh my gosh, I need, you can see the time, it's 2100 at 1 a.m. I have to pay gold. So, let me see. Just looking around here, getting back into the swing of things. We need to fire up the generator and the water pump. So let's get that going. Water pump's automatic since it's an electric one. Okay, so I've already, I think I already dumped a bucket in there. Excellent. All right, well, let's process that. Processing. Oh, didn't have water. Derp. Brakes. How come this doesn't have water? Okay, this doesn't have water. Wow, we're off to a great start, aren't we? I don't know why this isn't outputting water. This is acting up again, isn't it? I've had nothing but problem with this water pump. Why isn't that working? Well, let's unplug this one. Plug it back in. Nope. Oh, okay, it is working. It's just not green. Why is that? Ooh, okay then. So it's not getting water. That's in. Okay. We're off to a great start. My goodness. Oh, I had to turn it on. There we go. Ah, derp. Okay, so that was fun. Alright, now we can start. And there's the first bucket going. So we'll process this, and as you can see, this bucket here, that says 7%, that is magnetite. The magnetite bucket, and this one has 90%, so let's grab this, dump it in the wavetable, and most important thing is remember to put the bucket back. Been there, done that. So let's pour another bucket in here, and I'll have to start up that wavetable. So let's get the bucket in here. Well, we'll take a bunch of these buckets back over there. Alright, we're off and running. Okay, so this one's done, but I don't want to dump it in until this gets below. It should be okay now. Yep. This will fill at 75%, so I just have to make sure it's below 25% before I dump in the next one. Throw this in the truck. As you can see here in the truck, there's a couple chains here. I discovered that on the Discord, the game's Discord, that the mobile, what's it called? The mobile thingadoofer, mobile washing plant that's sitting over there, actually has hooks on it, so I can use chains and lower it into the hole, which is gonna greatly increase our speed. Oh, I got lost. I think this is gonna go through here. Yeah, okay. They're babbling away and not paying attention to what I'm doing. That's a recipe for disaster. I should stop moving these over here. Okay, wavetable's done. Probably break any moment now. Oops. Don't drop the bucket. Okay, so we'll keep on going here. We're almost done. How much gold we up to? Oh my goodness, that's awful. 5 ounces so far. Yeesh. They sure nerfed this thing. On hardcore, you're getting about maybe 30% of the gold that you would get normally. So I'd probably would have like 15, 16 ounces by now. Oh well. It also depends on where you're digging, and I don't have the drill yet, so I can't really tell where I'm digging, if it's any good or not, other than just processing dirt like I'm doing. Okay, almost done. I would say there's not a lot of gold where I'm digging. So, one thing I learned is on hardcore, make sure you dig out that whole hog pan area first before you bother with the tier 2. Hey, really, it's the gold yield out here is way less. So if you don't have the money and you got a big loan, it's gonna be tough. Gonna be tough to switch if you haven't mined out very much over there. So I still got more to do over there, which I will do at some point off screen. Finish the rest of it. Let's get 2 more buckets to go. Need that gold. 1 more after this. Surprised the wave table hasn't broken yet. Why did I say that? Don't know. Oh well, I guess then you would get to see me fix the wave table. Wouldn't that be exciting? So to fix the wave table, this jet, see this white part that goes across there, it breaks. So you have to crouch down and undo a bolt here, take the thing off and put a new one in, one of these. Looks like a flute that somebody bent the end on. Okay, there's the last one of those, and my magnetite bucket is 95% full, so I should probably swap that. I'll do it later. Shut this down. So to sell that magnetite, I have to buy a trailer that costs, I don't know, about $7,000 or something like that to haul the stuff over to the factory. So we'll do that later. All right, there we go. We have almost 13 ounces. That is pretty awful. Pretty awful. Oh my gosh. Whoops, I need to shut that motor off. Oh, the wolves are out. I didn't shut off the pump. I shouldn't need to, I wouldn't think. Guess we'll see. Alright, so now we'll take these buckets back over here, run over the hose because, oh well. It's a canvas hose, it'll be fine. Alright, so, let's see here. I'm gonna have to make sure my lights turn off when I shut off the vehicle. Let's grab those chains. Oh, don't kick the bucket. Alright, so let's grab a chain, or cable. Not a chain, it's a cable. We're going over here with it. I'll just throw it over here for now. Go get the other one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, well, I'll turn on the light here in a minute so you can see what I'm doing. I suppose I could skip through till morning. Oh, I hate losing that time though. But at the same time, I don't want to work in the night, so it costs me fuel to run those lights. Yeah, well, we'll do it anyway. Do this one for the team. Alright, so here we go. Got our lights going. Get to the excavator and fire it up. Okay, so what we want to do is hook up the wash plant to the bucket of the excavator and lift it into this hole. And the hole, those 8 buckets of Paydirt is what came out of the wash plant from cleaning out this hole. And as you can see, it goes down there a little ways. Alright, so here's what we'll do. Gonna set this up so hopefully I can just drive over here without having the thing crash into everything as I go. So just gonna do a bit of setup here. There we go. I'm pretty close to it though. I don't think that's gonna work. Nope, it's not gonna work. I have to get further away. Here we go. Put here probably. Let's try that. Yeah, we get the, you can see, I think those are the only 2 attachment points. That's not so good. Let's see, we'll get out here. We'll attach the cables. See. Oh, I don't see any attachment points yet because I have to take all this stuff off. Oh, you see how the display's gone there? I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but here's how I fix that. Drop the cable off, and you see it's still not there. pop the second one off. Now you can see it, and then you can just hook everything back up. So that's how I fix that. And there. Now we should be able to chain that, or put the cable on here. I really don't like the fact that there's no attachment point here on the front. Well, at least let me put a, a cloth strap or something on there. Oh well. This could be a little exciting. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so these are the 4-meter cables, the 4M, they're the smallest. And this is a small excavator, so you can't really go with the bigger ones, bigger cables, because you just can't reach high enough to use them. It's funny, what I'm doing right now I did with my boat yesterday. Lifted it from my trailer onto my flatbed truck. Except I had 4 lift points. Alright, well, this is the way they want you to lift it. Alright, so we'll just kind of carefully. So I made a little flat spot. I don't even know if this is going to work or not. Oh well. We learn together, right? Okay, so what I want to do now is lift this down into the hole. And the reason I'm doing this, you should pay attention to what I'm doing here. Yeah. The reason I'm doing this is because with the wash plant down in the hole, I don't have to keep lifting the dirt out of the hole. Which you'll see soon enough what I'm talking about there. Alright. Oh, it's jumping around. Yeah, this is why you need more than 2 attachment points. Alright. Try and swing it into just where you want it. Carefully. I imagine the pros are out there saying, just slam the thing in there, it won't hurt it any. Worst you'll do is break a wheel. Speaking of which, oh my gosh, I've lost so many wheels on that truck. So now I'm driving slower because it's $1,000 a wheel. Alright, there, it's down there. Now, the question is it flat enough area? Well, I guess we'll see. It is just getting kind of dark here. I might have to skip the rest of the night till morning. Well, the way to tell if this is sitting properly is to grab a cable and see if you can connect it. And if it's not sitting right, then it will tell you, and then it'll be sad faced because then I have to lift the thing out and all that. Come on. Ah, oh, darn. Object must be on flat surface. Oh, that might be because of the cables. Gosh, I hope so. Oops. Hey, I can use that to crawl back up. Alright, well, let's take these cables off. And hope for the best. Hope it doesn't launch into space or some silliness. Okay, now let's see if that hooks up. Come on, hook up. Whoops. Ugh. Aim. Try it. Here we go. Yay, it hooks up. Alright, so now I just have to do a little magic to get into the hole. So actually, over on this side, I'll turn my little flashlight on. Oh, I've got actually a better flashlight. You see, I made kind of steps here, so that when I unload a bucket here, I can then go up these kind of steps and get my way, kind of bunny hop my way out. I'll have to bring the truck over here, because that's where I'll be loading it up. Oh, truck's right here. Okay, so now we're just about ready to start digging here again. Well, let's get that bucket, and stuff won't fall out of it if you throw it, will it? I don't know. Whoops. If it does, that would have done it. Oh well. Alright, so let's see. We'll pull some slack out of the hose here. I do want to keep the edge, keep it away from the edge of the hole there, except for where it goes over. Hook that up. Grab my bucket. Is it still at 30? Oh, 38. All right. It looks like it didn't lose any. So, is there any in the thing? No, so I can turn it on. Get it up here, and I need to turn on the water. Pull the little cord. And we can throw, we got a spare bucket here. I'm just going to throw that down here. That's a long way down. Alright, let's get in the excavator and fire it up. You know what? We'll wait on that because we need to adjust that light. You know what? I think I'm just going to skip through to the morning so we can see what we're doing here. But you can move the lights around. I'll show that first. You can move it around and aim it and stuff. So, whoops. Until you run out of cord. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Right, stay. So this is why you want to keep the cords kind of cleaned up, because... What? Why the heck did that disconnect? Okay. Oh, because I didn't have the cable reeled out, that's why. Alright. That makes a little bit of sense. Alright, so now you can actually see in the hole a little bit better here, but yeah, I'm going to shut this down and I'm going to go and skip through till morning so we can see what we're doing. And we've got our fuel tank here so we can fuel this up so when I'm in here in the morning we're ready to go. Alright, let's get in the truck and head back over and we'll sleep till morning because this is dark. Can you even see anything? See, the tailgate's not up. Carefully, don't want to pop another tire. Yeah, so I had to go back to town twice on the way back from town because I kept breaking wheels. Just third time, I guess. I'm not really sure how the mechanics work on that. I know if you're driving faster on harder surfaces, the wheels break more often, but I've also seen them break, you know, the truck's sitting here, not running like this, and then the next morning you get up and the wheel's broken. So I guess it went flat overnight. I don't know. Oops, we want to go over here. Let me out of here. Alright. Stuck. There we go. Yeah, let's sleep till dawn. Okay, how much gold did that cost us for rent? 3.8 ounces. Yeah, well, that's not so good. That's a lot of gold for what we're doing right now, but it's about to get much better because now I've got a hole dug so I can fill that wash plant a lot more quickly. So our next goal will be to get a second wash plant, I think, which is why I did everything I did here for the water and the power, just to make sure that we could add a second wash plant easily. So I just need to widen the hole a bit for that. And I do want to leave, you see this little narrow strip along the edge of the claim? I want to leave this kind of pristine so I can get through here. And the reason for that is so that I can, you know, drive through with a bulldozer or the excavator or whatever if I dig all the way across. So, yeah, a little bit of planning ahead is all. Okay, so let's just pull these buckets out of here, because I'll have to be putting full buckets back in. Oh, come back. Guess it doesn't matter if these are jumbled up or not. They're just empty buckets. Still, I like piling stuff a little neater instead of jumbled in the truck. In this video, we pile buckets. Whee! Now we're gonna dig. Don't worry, we'll be digging within the next minute or so, probably. Okay, we are now ready. Oh, gotta get the cable off the cables off the bucket. We are now almost ready. Let's get these cables over here where I can take them off. Okay, we're okay for fuel. We are all set to go. And I'm just going to throw the cables over here because we're going to need them again. Many times. Because I can't get the truck down into the hole to move the wash plant. I have to use the cables and lift it around. So now what I can do is just kind of haul it along with me as I go further backwards here. because we're going to be digging in that direction. Alright, so let's see here. Let's get set up. Make sure I can reach the wash plant. Oh yeah, I can back up a bit more. Oh, wrong button. I guess I can't go too far, or I won't be able to dig down to the very bottom where I need to flatten it out for the wash plant, so I guess right here is good. Alright, you ready? I like to turn the lights on, it gives me a little better idea. Oh, you know what? Hey, check this out. Digging cam! Whoops, before we go all crazy digging, I swear we're gonna dig dirt in. Let's turn this on. Get that wash plant going. Alright, it's going. Alright, we're good to go. Let's kind of dig away the top a little bit here and give us some working room. Hope this doesn't make you sick, this view. Let's dig a little further over this way then. You can see how fast we're filling this. It's already, the wash plant's half full in the hopper. So before, when I got to the bottom of this hole, I could just barely keep up to the wash plant. As far as it would get down to, you know, under 5% by the time I put the next bucket in. But now it's full. I think. Oh no, it's at 60. That's right. But as you can see, you could fill 2 of these pretty quickly. So that's what I'm doing now, is kind of digging out a spot for the next one. Though at this rate, they've, oh, by the way, they've adjusted the gold at least twice since I recorded this video. They made it so it was you would get more gold from here, and then they reduced that some, but it was still better than when I started the series here. Whoops. Oh, I wasn't paying attention and filled up the hopper. So I have to wait till it's about 78. Yeah, 75% is good to wait for. Mm, 75, alright. So one advantage of using this view is I can see down into the hole and see what the numbers are on the wash plant. Which is more important once you have 2 of them going here, because you have to kind of keep track of what you're doing. Try and get down here without hitting the wash plant. 80%, 75. This will fill the thing by 22% per full bucket. Where are we at? The hopper, I mean, not the wash plant. Oh my gosh. It feels like I'm falling over, but I'm not. I like this view though, it's pretty neat. Don't really use it. Oops, almost overfilled it. How are we doing? We're at 83% in the bucket. See, there you can see the numbers a little better. 87% and 83. All right, so I'll get another scoopa. Another scoopa. We're reaching further down. I better check, make sure I'm not falling in the hole here. Oh no, I'm not even close to it. Excellent. Okay, let's see. Am I gonna have to go jumping into the hole here? I will in a moment. So, ahead of me, I have a lot of doing this. Like, I'm gonna be doing this for for days, literal days. That's okay, because I enjoy it. So let's go down there and get that. Shut the machine off. It's a little cramped down here right now, but that's going to get better. All right. Oops. So let's grab this bucket and set it here. Don't fall over. Oh, don't want to lose the stuff. It won't actually dump out, I don't think, but yeah, a little bit of realism anyway. Just like I broke my legs when I fell in the hole. No, I didn't. Probably should have broken my legs when I fell in the hole, or jumped in the hole. But fortunately, you don't have to repair those. Okay, there's our first bucket. Let's check another one down there, just because. We'll set it here. Turn the thing back on. Back to the excavator, and more digging. And rinse and repeat about 11 million times. And we got a lot of this ahead. A lot of it. Before we can get to tier 3. I wouldn't be surprised to dig half this parcel to get to tier 3. So what happens when you dig it all up? Well, you can pay money, I think, well, it was 1.2 on normal, 1.2 million. I don't know what it is on hard mode. But you can pay to reset the claim so that you can dig it out again. But I think at that point, unless I purchased the claim, then I would probably just look at spending that money on buying a new area, which I haven't been to yet. This Old Arnold is the only one I've even seen. So I guess I need to do some off-screen exploring so I know what I'm talking about. Such as getting the Frankenstein DLC and getting that up and running so I can show you that when we get there and that sort of thing. The Frankenstein DLC, whoops, I overfilled the thing. The big thing about the Frankenstein is it's a mobile conveyor. It looks like an excavator with a conveyor on it. And that would be pretty useful, as we'll see. Notice you can see through the texture sometimes. I haven't found a way to stop that from happening. I'll show you. See, we go down this way. Yeah, see? Now we can see see all the way down behind us there. Alright, trying to dig this, trying to get this all smoothed out so when I can add that second wash plant. I don't think it'll be too long before I can do that. Money's getting a bit tight, so I am going to have to, when I finish filling these buckets, I'll have to go and sell some gold and see if I can buy that wash plant. So as you can see, I'm filling this with ease, and I've got lots of idle time. I could have another wash plant sitting here right next to it and be filling both of them. At some point we'll want the bigger excavator because it has a better reach. I can reach further down here. Also, the bucket size is twice as big. Instead of 22%, it'll fill that hopper 44%. And then you really need 2 mobile wash plants, maybe more. We're doing well here. So I think we're about at the end of our time for today. I imagine off screen I'm going to just keep doing more of this, and then I'll just the next video I'll give you kind of an update on that. Or if I have something new like a bulldozer or something, which I'd really like to get. With the bulldozer I could have put in a ramp here and go right down into the hole, because we're not down to the bedrock yet. We're still, you know, the wash plant's sitting on Paydirt right now, or pay gravel I guess it is. Alright, so we'll knock off here. So thank you everyone for joining me, and as usual, if you enjoyed the video, hit like, and really welcome those comments. Several of you have commented already, and I'd like to see more. So I will see you next time. Bye for now.